Tired of tying your boots the same old way? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to tie your boots in just 3 or 4 seconds. You're never going to do it the same way, taking 30, maybe even 40 seconds each time. So stay tuned. So I found this out when I was in high school, around the time I started wearing hiking boots. Let's say you got a hiking boot just like that. Let's see how I can do this. Boom, hiking boot, right? Now, to do this hack, you are gonna need these little hooks. Not sure what these are called, but you will need a boot that has either 1 or 2 or possibly more hooks. All right, so if you don't have hooks, you can stop watching now. So normally, you're tying your shoe, you gotta just leave it like that, right? So you got your boot, you gotta cross them, get them in the hooks, tie your boot up nice and tight. Right, I hope the camera angle isn't too bad there. There you go. So that probably took me, I don't know, 20 seconds, right? But watch this. Boom, about 5 seconds to get it off. So you're using those hooks. Put my boot back on, watch how quick. All right? 2 seconds. 2 seconds to get your boot back on, right? It's just as tight, it's just as good as if I tied it by hand, but it took me 2 seconds. So this is an amazing hack. I'll show you some more clips next, but it really saves time. I mean, before this video, I don't think I had untied these boots in at least a month. So yeah, bit of a rainy day. It's not really raining right now, but it was a second ago. So I'm gonna relocate to under this bridge. All right. You may actually recognize this bridge if you've seen some of my other videos. All right. So this is a bit of a front view. Hope this is gonna be a little bit more clear. So you're just basically pulling them out of the loops and it's still gonna be crossed over, right? But then from there, you're all good. So the way you get it back on is you cross over again, right? Just like you would if you were tying them, and you just hook the loops from there, right? Now, if you pull too hard, if you really yank, it's gonna become too loose. So just pull hard enough to hook one loop. Usually the way I do it is I hook, you can even do it with one hand, right? You hook one loop and then you cross over and hook the other side. I actually often do it just with one hand. If I have something in my other hand, it's another thing that's nice about this. It's a little bit more hands-free. So yeah, and now I'm gonna show you on this boot. This is actually more of what I got started with, a boot with 2 hooks on each side. But I've found that it works with 1 hook, and yeah, it's a pretty great little hack, really saves some time. Okay, so here we have my boot with 2 hooks, but it's exactly the same thing. I'm grabbing the knot here. You just have to cross over once, cross over twice, and just like that, your boot is tied. Totally strong. Just as good as if you were actually to lace it up and tie it yourself. So why waste time? You know, you can put your boot on in 4 or 5 seconds. And then, like I said, I often, I will go months without tying my boots because at the end of the day, especially when your foot's all sweaty, or something, it's way better to just kick it off like that. Who wants to sit there untying their boot? Granted, it's, only the difference of 10 or 15 seconds, but seconds make minutes and minutes make hours, so why waste your time? Anyway, also, last closing thoughts on the video. If you don't wear hiking boots, this video doesn't really apply to you, but why aren't you wearing hiking boots? I started wearing hiking boots like freshman year of high school. I love hiking boots. They fucking rock. I wear them all the time. I don't know, just for me, hiking boots are comfortable. They're waterproof usually, more or less, better than, you know, sneakers. They're meant to be walked on so your feet aren't gonna get sore. Really, the only problem I find with them is they aren't as breathable as, you know, a pair of tennis shoes or something like that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. This is my 100th video. If you watch my videos, I love you so much. It's been really fun making YouTube videos, something I've always wanted to do. And yeah, who doesn't like hiking boot hacks under a bridge at 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday? Love you guys. Thanks for watching.